Uh, it's day 4 of the Digify 1.0 summit, and it has been awesome. It has been awesome. I'm sure everyone can testify. So before we move forward, let's just unmute your mics and give yourself a round of applause for making it this far. Just unmute your mics and give yourself a round of applause for making it this far. Maybe drum rolls, some snap your fingers, make some noise. That yes, because it shows that you are really intentional about your growth and maximizing the opportunity of the internet to actively shape your lives and contribute to the growth and development of the African continent. So can two people just remind us, just give us a recap of what they've learned since Monday? Just a minute each, just a recap. What stood out for you in all of the sessions? We've had 3 speakers come speak to us now. So what stood out for you in all of the sessions? Maybe something you've never heard before, or something that you've heard but you've forgotten or is not so common, and you hear it again, or maybe during one of the sessions you just got the answer to maybe a question in your mind or an area where you needed clarity. So just unmute your mics and just share with us in 1 minute what exactly has been the highlight of the summit so far. And we need 2 people to do that. Anyone willing to go? Anyone willing to go? Yeah, so we are still waiting. 2 people to tell us. Let's read one ahead. I think by now everyone in class knows read one. There's no day is not active. So please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey,
Hello, can anyone hear me?
hello, can everyone hear me?
Yes, absolutely. Continue.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you, DG. So far it has been an amazing journey, and every day I'm always motivated to join the call because I know there's always a value or something to learn from joining. So far I've been able to tap into the fact that there are a lot of opportunities out there in terms of things that are available on the internet. We just have to put ourselves out there and then look at how we can position ourselves. So from the last session we had, which was yesterday, I learned how to position oneself for opportunities, strategically positioning oneself so that what you actually need is what you get by developing yourself, getting the necessary skills, and rather than just being someone without value. When you get those values for yourself, then opportunities will start coming for you. So those are the things I learned, and how to do your research in what you want for yourself. Do your research, and then whatever it is, application, um, research work, and so many other volunteering and all of that. You just have to do the work and then brand yourself and all of those things, so that those opportunities and those things you seek, you can always get them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Read one. Yes, Isaac, please go ahead.
All right, thank you so much, Tim, for this milestone that we've reached. Is everyone hear me? Hello? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, clearly. Continue, Isaac.
Great. A good evening, Tim. I'm Isaac Barwana, an enthusiastic youth. Actually, I started this session on Monday, and it was a great pleasure to be part of it, where our speaker on Monday emphasized more on grabbing opportunities on the internet and how basically you can traverse into different courses, you get different knowledge to add onto the value that you're having as a person. It was an interesting session where he encouraged us to grab more opportunities, learn more tirelessly, and challenging ourselves every single day to ensure that we become better persons. Yesterday, though the speaker was contradictory to some of the views that the Monday speaker was saying, however, it was so interesting where I emphasized that, yeah, we should only aim at things that are adding value to us. Yes, we should learn more. However, we should only learn the relevant. The speaker also talked about the different strategical relationships that you should get involved into to advance your skills through the internet, and also how to use your inner circle to ensure that you become a better youth for the development of Africa at large. Yesterday's speaker also talked about the different perspective, the projection of the coming, let me say, generation in terms of economic and social, basing on the statistics showing the increase in population in Africa, whereby the rate at which it's increasing, mostly I would take the example of in Uganda and then Nigeria. The population is increasing, and by 2030, it's expected to be, let me say, Nigeria is expected to be above 300.2 million. That's the anticipation. And that of Uganda is expected to be around, let me say, 50.2 million. So how basically are we going to ensure that the youth of such kind are grabbed into the economic entrepreneurship through the use of internet? And it was a marvelous experience for me as a team, and that's why I'm still here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Isaac. Thank you so much. Thank you also, Ridwan. So, straight to our speakers session. As it is, I start by reading our profile so that we all know what to expect, and we will know how to appreciate the value she'll be delivering tonight. Taiwo Babatunde is a results-driven online entrepreneur focused on content creation and LinkedIn marketing. As a content creator, she helps product and service-based business owners create engaging content that attracts ready-to-buy followers, audience, leads, and customers.
Good.
LinkedIn marketer, she helps individuals and brands optimize their profile to attract high-paying clients, teach them how to monetize LinkedIn, and help execute marketing strategies for maximum profits without burning a finger. With close to 20,000 LinkedIn connections, she has trained over 4,000 individuals to profit from their passion, skills, and experiences by leveraging the power of content and social media. Taiwo has worked with 30 plus brands across Nigeria and beyond with proven results. Additionally, she is the founder of SCL Marketing, a fast thriving marketing agency in Nigeria that helps business owners increase their revenue with less effort. She uses her social media platforms to equip young people with content creation, personal development, marketing, LinkedIn monetization, and financial prosperity skills. Here at the Digify 1.0 Summit, Taiwo Babatunde will be speaking on using the internet for job opportunities, entrepreneurship, and thought leadership. Please unmute your mics and give it up for Taiwo Babatunde. Make some noise, do some drum rolls, snap your fingers, scream, do whatever you want to do. I didn't hear anyone do anything. I said unmute your mics and let's appreciate our speaker. It's
Good evening, sir. Welcome, sir. I'm glad
our
to be
speaker
ready for
tonight
this.
is a she. I know we have been having male speakers, but our speaker tonight is a she. So welcome, ma'am. You have the floor. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Please, I would like you, okay, you know what, so in order to have a very fantastic session, once I say anything, just respond in the comment section. So good evening. Please, if you can hear me, just say I can hear you. Just say I can hear you. So we can kickstart as fast as possible. So once you can hear me, just signify that you can hear me. All right, so we can
I can hear you,
move.
ma.
Okay, so I'm seeing which one. Okay, Shola. You know what? Just mute yourself and let's make use of the chat box. All right, so it can be very smooth and orderly. So while you are doing that, I've seen read one. Okay, Shola. Please, I want everyone. Yeah, I'm seeing Grace, Steven. Amazing. People have been commenting. I can hear you. Yeah, I'm seeing Josh. Okay, so good evening. Good evening this evening. First of all, let me appreciate the convener and the team behind this event. All right, it's audible. All right. So please, I want to appreciate GDFI. Yeah, thank you. So let's appreciate GDFI convener and team members because it's not really an easy task to have actually put those together. And I also want to appreciate the speakers that have spoken in the past in absentia. Yeah, it's really, really amazing and fantastic. I've been hearing mind-blowing testimonials from people. And yes, I complimented the host, I've complimented the team members and the speakers. So now over, and I'm speaking from Ibadan, Nigeria. So let me know, where are you joining me from and your expectations from this session. So what are you expecting? Where exactly are you joining me from? What state, what country? Yeah. Okay. Oh, really? Kigali, Rwanda. Ooh. It's so amazing. I said one day I'm going to go to Rwanda for vacation. Yeah, Rwanda. I heard it's a very nice place for tourists and all that. So it's gonna happen. Okay, Rwanda. There's someone coming from Uganda. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, which one came from or is joining us from Ibadan? Is expecting massive value. Grace Steven says she's coming from Suleja. Where exactly Suleja? Is it Nigeria? Is it one another in this few minutes? Yeah, because I'm going to be kickstarting, and that reminds me, there'll be room for question and answer. You might probably have some sort of questions that you want to ask, because apparently the topic that was given to speak on, it is a masterclass itself. Like, even if you had to spend like 3 days, we'll still be on that topic. So and it's something we want to do within a few minutes, 1 hour. So obviously, there's no how I can cover everything. All right. So ensure that you are with your pen and paper. If you have any question, so okay. So I'm seeing some comments. Yeah, I'm seeing. Okay, Suleja is in Nigeria State. That's Mr. Joshua and Grace. Okay, Suleja, Nigeria. Okay, some of you have probably heard about me before, or this is your first time. Okay, so no, I'm Taiwo Babatunde, and my bio has been read out, even though I didn't include everything in my bio, but we thank God. So, what exactly am I speaking on today? What exactly am I speaking on? I'm speaking on using the internet for entrepreneurship and building, using the internet for entrepreneurship, finding job opportunities, and building thought leadership. Okay, somebody is saying my network is not clear. Please, when it gets to a point and it seems you cannot hear me, please just signify so I can know. If there's a point where you can't hear me, please just signify in the comments. Excuse me. Something is saying that, Isaac is saying that my network is not clear. Please, is that the same thing for others? Please let me know if the problem is coming from my end or your end. Okay, I'm breaking. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Taiwo. The problem has been based on the enabling of video. So if the video is off, the network will be very strong. So it's showing bandwidth is low or something. Network bandwidth is low, something. I think that's a major issue. But it has been okay so far. Yeah.
What do you say? Yeah, what do you say? Somebody was speaking there. So let me know if you can still hear me. So because we need
Yes,
to
it
start
was set the bandwidth of your network. I think it is slow, maybe because of your video. Also, like it's dragging.
All right. So should I switch off my video? All right. Let me switch off my video then. Voila. Okay. So how is it now? Is it better now? Is it better now? Please let me know if it is better. Okay.
I think
Says I can
now.
go ahead. Please let me know if it is better. Just comment it is better, so we can we have a whole lot of things to talk about. All right. So while we are at that, there's okay, it's better now. Awesome. Let me get one more. It's better now. Then I'll move on. All right. So as I said earlier, my topic is using the internet for entrepreneurship, finding job opportunities, and building thought leadership. All right. So basically, what you are about to hear is probably what you've not heard from anywhere else, what you can't Google on the internet, and what you've not even read from a book. And it could even be something you've listened to before, but I'm going to bring it to you in a newer light, in a new dimension. All right. So please, I want you to be with me for next 30, 40 minutes. I will be speaking, then you go ahead to ask your question. Please ensure you ask questions. All right. So when we say using the internet for entrepreneurship, finding out job opportunities, and building thought leadership, I can actually coin this particular topic just into 3 words. I can put every like the words using the internet for entrepreneurship, finding job opportunities, and building thought leadership. I can put them in just 3 words. I can put them into income, impact, influence. Can somebody type it? Can somebody type that on the chat box? Income, impact, and influence. Income, impact, and influence. Just type that on the comment section, because that's just like the easiest way to break it down. All right. So, but let's still stick to, yeah, thank you, Jeremy, Sandy, thank you. So let's stick to our topic, using the internet for entrepreneurship, finding job opportunities, and building thought leadership. Now, before I go into that, let me tell you a bit of my story. All right. Yeah. So you would think that Taiwo just came, like, didn't go through any struggle, or Taiwo just found herself on social media. No, that's not true. I could have decided to actually be the mommy, the daddy's kid, the mommy's kid, and I don't want to do anything, just expecting expecting money from my parents, and not do anything that is out of the ordinary. Okay, so basically, as a student of um as a university student, all right. So I got admission into university, and it got a point that I needed to. Okay, I got admission into university based on scholarship. When I say scholarship, I mean some persons actually, they they told me that they promised that they are going to sponsor me based on the course of study that I chose, and the kind of reputation that I left with from my secondary school. People really loved me. They liked me, my teachers, and they were like, "Tell you know what, you have good rights, and you have a brighter future. I'm going to sponsor you." So they sponsored me for year one. All right. They bought food stuff for me. Everything was going smoothly well. I didn't have any cause to look for. I didn't have any cause to think about what I'm going to eat, what I'm going to wear, or where I'm going to get money from. Do you get? So that's really was an interesting thing for me in the 100 level. But as soon as I stepped into 200 level, my story changed. My story changed in the sense that those people who made the promise, they backed out. The money was not coming in anymore. The food stuff was not coming anymore. I was broke, and it's led to me being depressed and frustrated about life. Like, imagine a young girl 200 level, So I said no, I'm going to do something very, very different. All right. Then during the heat of COVID-19, because I'm quite sure a lot of us actually we found our way path during COVID-19. All right. So I was at home, we were sent back home. And for a good 6 months, there was nothing I was doing with my time. Like, I was literally depressed. Like, what's this? So I started, and someone somewhere, I came across a WhatsApp message, and I was introduced to the lovely things that social media has in stock. I was introduced to LinkedIn. I was introduced to social media. I was introduced to all those digital things, internet, how you can make money online with your skills and all that. So although at first it looked very strange, but later on I began to gain mastery. I began to learn. I took up some coaching sections, and that was what made my growth skyrocket. So from someone who had always lived on whatever comes from our parents, to someone who can now single-handedly fund herself in school and has already built a reputable personal brand on social media with altogether over 30,000 followers, and doing great things and impart a lot of lives, spoken at physical events where the son of the governor state of Ondo State, that's Mr. Akeredolu, was present. Like, I literally shared the same stage with him, and a host of other things that I've done by virtue of being introduced to social media. So that was how it started with me. There was something that really, really pushed me to come onto this online platform, and because I have something I wanted to gain out of it, I was able to build a name for myself. All right. So that the reason I told you the story is for you to understand that even if you are just a newbie, there's hope. There is hope, because we all started from somewhere. And what I'm about to share with you in this session, it is going to blow your mind. It is going to help you kickstart a new life. Yeah, leveraging social media. So you can see in the topic we have internet. So internet is the same thing as social media. All right. So if you can still hear me up to this point, just say fire on. Just say fire on. Fire on, fire on. Let me see that in the comment section. Just say fire on, fire on, fire on. Yeah. Let me see that. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Joshua. Thank you, Mr. Reedwan. Thank you. Keep it coming. Fire on. Yeah, that would make me know that okay, you can hear me and I'm not speaking into the air. Yeah, Grace. Thank you. I'm sure other people are here. Oh, all right. So Rabiat, yeah, thank you, Josh, thank you. Yeah, I love that fire. All right, so yeah, Bisola, thank you very much. Okay, so what exactly is entrepreneurship? Because if there are like three important concepts. There are three. Yeah, keep on typing that fire. Yeah, I like that fire. Yeah, that's fine. So there are three important keywords in this particular topic: entrepreneurship, finding job opportunities, and building for leadership. Entrepreneurship, finding job opportunities, and building for leadership. And the reason I told you that, I can easily bring all those parts, all those words into three words for income, impact, and income is because entrepreneurship basically. So let's try. I'm going to explain, but let's look at what exactly we mean by entrepreneurship, because I want everybody to move on the same page as me. All right. So entrepreneurship basically is having something to offer in exchange for money. Do you get that? Yeah. Let me shoot again. Having something to offer in exchange for money. Having a set of, I would say another one is having a set of individuals to solve their pain points or problems with your ideas, skills, and expertise for a fee. Helping a set of individuals to solve their pain points or problems with your ideas, skills, and expertise for a fee. So when you say entrepreneurship, it's a process of discovering something, betting an idea that, okay, how can I make life easier for some set of people? Okay, okay. I'm going to use Nigeria as an example because I'm based in Nigeria. I'm so sorry if you're not based in Nigeria. And I'm also going to use Elon Musk as an example too. All right, so Nigeria now, yeah, thank you for thank you for highlighting that. So Nigeria now, we have Dangote as one of the richest man in Nigeria. Why? Because he's an entrepreneur, he's a businessman. What does he do? He finds a problem and solves it for Nigerians in exchange for money. Most of the things we consume every day are a product of what he produces, from sugar to rice, from sugar to cement to salt to spaghetti. Are you with me? So this guy has made a lot of things available to Nigerians that instead of importing from overseas, we can literally just get his product for a fee. Of course, nothing comes for free. Do you get? So you want to buy, you want to build a house, all right? You have to buy bags of cement, all right? So you can't produce cement, all right? So you have to go buy a Dangote cement. So same thing as Elon Musk. I would have loved to talk about Tesla, but let me bring it down to our level. So Elon Musk, he recently acquired Twitter. Why? Because the problem is solving is social connectivity. Social connectivity in the sense that people want to be able to talk to their friends overseas, even when they are still in their room. Like, do you get that point? Like, you can actually pick up your phone, log in on Twitter, and chat with a friend or chat with a client. And as a matter of fact, you can also get to know new trends on Twitter. Do you get? So he acquired Twitter, and now he's helping people solve that problem. So I don't want to go too deeper into it. Basically, entrepreneurship or an entrepreneur is someone who sees a problem and solves it. And there's this thing about human beings. Human beings don't just give you their hard-earned money. They don't just exchange. They don't just imagine you can't just bring out your last money to give to somebody without the person giving you something in return. And that thing the person can give you in return is what is a solution to your pain point. All right. So now let's move to the next one: finding job opportunities. Finding job opportunity. So what do you mean by finding job opportunity? It's basically the ability to attract or be seen as worthy for a job role. Ability to attract or being seen as being worthy for a job role, either for monetary rewards. So job roles, basically, you are offering your expertise in return for money. Oh, yeah. So when you say beautiful definitions online, there are no examples I'm giving. So beautiful leadership, basically being able to influence people's decision with your thoughts, lifestyle, experiences, as well as knowledge in a positive way. I'm going to go over that. Building thought leadership, being able to influence people's decision with your lifestyle, being able to influence people's decision with your lifestyle, experiences, as well as knowledge in a positive way. Please, Jeremy said I'm breaking. Please help me confirm that. Other people that are listening to this webinar, this training, let me confirm if I am really, really breaking. So please, can you hear me? Please,
Yeah, I can hear you.
let me know if I'm breaking. Oh, right. Mona Lisa says she can hear me. Awesome. So beautiful leadership, ability to influence people's decision with your lifestyle, experiences, as well as knowledge in a positive way. Because it has gotten to a point that people only listen to you when you have the results they want. People only, please, I want you to write down in the comment section. People only listen to you when you have the result they want. People only listen to you when you know what they don't know. So people follow persons who have attained a particular height that they are hoping to attain. People look up to persons who are trending the particular path they wish to trend. So that's like followers, social media followers. People are following you on the internet, they are following you on social media, not because of who you are, not because maybe you are beautiful or you are handsome, no, but because of the content you have in you, because of the value that you can give to them. So let me give a disclaimer. I want to know if you guys can still hear me up to now. Please let me know if you can still hear me up to now, so I don't keep on. Yeah, okay. Mona Lisa says you can hear me. Awesome. So now, please, I want to put a disclaimer that what I'm about to share, because I only just gave a rough sketch of what entrepreneurship, finding job opportunities, and building thought leadership is. I'm going to dive into the main thing for this session. So, disclaimer is that making money, if you think making money is evil, then I don't think this particular session is for you, because all what I'm going to be talking about is how you can make money online, on the internet, all right? How you can make money with entrepreneurship, how you can make money with job opportunities and building thought leadership. So if you think making money is evil, then this webinar may not be for you, because we need money to survive, all right? Imagine a life without money. As a matter of fact, you spend every day. So even if you are not stepping out of your room, you use lights and you pay for electricity bill. You buy food that you consume. So if you are giving out money to buy things from people, then some person should be giving you money to buy things from you. So you need money. So if you also think it is not possible to make money online, then please, I want you to have a rethink. It is very, very possible. I gave you a story of how I moved from a broke 100 level undergraduate to somebody who can now fend for herself and who constantly hits 6 figures monthly, even as a final year student of the University of Ibadan. Yes, I am still schooling. I am still in the university. I'm in my final year, and I'm doing some great, amazing things. So regardless of your age, regardless of your level, you can actually make money online. All right. So now that I've been able to put a disclaimer to that, let's delve into the today's word. All right. And that is, read one. Yeah, it's amazing. And that is, okay, Taiwo, how exactly can I, because you may be asking that, how exactly can you use the internet for entrepreneurship, to find job opportunities and to build thought leadership? So you see, people are social media. I'm going to be using social media and internet interchangeably. All right. Social media is actually a place where people, normally it was built for social connectivity, where, okay, you are living in Nigeria and you have a family member or a friend who relocated to USA, and you guys can easily chat on WhatsApp, can easily text each other on Facebook without phone call, because phone call is expensive, international calls. But it has moved from just messaging to making money. Like, people make tons of millions and billions of naira on the internet doing what I'm about to show you. All right. So if you're ready to get this particular strategy that help or that guide people on how to make money, or how to move from being broke to becoming rich, just comment, I am ready. Just comment, I am ready. Taiwo, I am ready. Taiwo, I am ready. Yeah, Taiwo, I am ready. So I'm going to be giving you like 7 points on how you can use the internet to a wholesome read one, on how you can use the internet as, entrepreneurship and all that. Number one, I'm going to, thank you, read one. Yeah, thank you. Keep it coming. I am ready. So I'm going to give you 7 points. And seriously speaking, if you can leverage those 7 points, if you can milk out those 7 points, your life will never remain the same. You would move from a point of confusion to a point of clarity. Number one, how exactly can you do this? Number one is what? Have a drive. Have what? Have a drive. There is this age-long ideology that I know and that I believe in, that still works for me, is that, you see, if you don't know your why, you won't know your how. If you don't know why you are doing something, you won't know your how. Even if you don't know why you are waking up every day to dress up for work, you will know your how. Of course, the reason you're dressing up for work is so that at the end of the month, you get your salary, right? The reason you are in this webinar, all right, is so that you can be able to learn what I'm about to share with you. And what did you do in order to achieve this? You obviously ensured that your phone is intact, you have battery on your phone, you have data enough for Zoom, because it's not a WhatsApp group training where you can exhaust just low data, but here you're exhausting a huge amount of data. So you know your why, because you have passion for knowledge, all right? So your why, you could have a lot of why, all right? You could be that, okay, I just want to follow my passion. I mean, why? You have to have a drive. Why you want to leverage social media? Why you want to use the internet? Why not physical thing? Why not offline business? Why online? So we're gonna start from the beginning. You have to have a drive, something that is driving you. As a matter of fact, talking about me, okay, you want to make money, you want to be able to live a comfortable life. You have parents, you have old mom, old dad, you have friends, family, siblings that you want to take good care of. You want to have a um a huge amount of money so you can take good care of them. You want to live a decent life. You want that prestige, that respect, because seriously speaking, nobody respects a poor man. It is written in the book of Proverbs. Even if a poor man, nobody respects a poor wise man. So even as you are wise, you should be rich. So you must have a drive. A drive. Where exactly is driving? Because at the point where you want to quit, it is that drive that keeps you going. All right. So if you don't have a drive, then you won't be committed. You won't want to move on, even at the slightest phase of disappointment or struggle. So I hope you got that. Number two, have something to offer. Have something to offer. See, there are over 5 billions of people using social media and over 3 billions of people who uses social media every day. But unfortunately, only 35% of this population offer something. Some people are just on social media to, to catch cruise. All right, so I was opportune to speak at a particular physical event. I think that was like last year, October. Yeah, October. And while I was having the session, I told them how you can monetize social media. So while the session was on, I asked them that, okay, what is the average amount you spend on data, like every month, average? On the average, that you don't spend money on data at all, even if you are just buying one day data bundle or 2 days data bundle, at least you spend between 5,000 to 15,000 data every month. So if you imagine, let's say you spend 5,000 for a whole year, because everyone wants to be on social media, want to catch up with trends, want to entertain ourselves, want to learn new things. All right. So you are spending 5,000 naira every month. So in a year, that means you would have spent like 60,000 naira. So is it not better for you to save that 60K and invest the 60K in anything? It could be real estate, it could be crypto or whatsoever, and get more, probably double or 3 times of that investment at the end of the year? So if you spend money on data, then you should make money from your data. So that's it. That's the point. If you use your money to subscribe on social media, then you should also make use of that social media to make money. All right. Do you get my point? Do you get my point? All right. So you should have something to offer, because I so much like this, and I tell people that if you don't have something to offer, you will have everything to suffer. Write that in the comment section. Yeah. If you don't have something to offer, you will have everything to suffer, because people would see any reason they should give you their money. So if you're not offering something, if you're not solving their problem, why should they? And what exactly can you solve? What problem can you solve? You can become a copywriter. You can learn copywriting, help people sell with words. You can delve into email marketing, selling via email. You can become a content creator like me, where I help business owners create engaging content, all right, that increase their followers, their leads, their audience, and increase their business revenue. All right. So can you hear me? So you should have something you're offering. It could be a skill, it could be a service. Before I move on to that number 3, I want to know, I want you guys to indicate I am with you. Yeah. I like when what was happening? All right, so yeah. So let me know how about now. How about now? Can you hear me? Well, okay, slightly. Okay, it's better now. I just want to assume that it's network. Yeah. I want to assume that it's network. Okay. Awesome. So let's move ahead. The first one, I said how you can use in the internet for entrepreneurship and find job opportunities and build thought leadership is by virtue of you, number one, have a drive. Number two, have an online presence. Have what? An online presence. Have an online presence. Why? Because you want to leverage online platforms. So you should have an online presence. I should be able to check Mona Lisa Mapapu on social media and find you on social media. I should be able to check Ridwan Okeshola and find you on social media, not just being on social media, but active. I should be able to search for Grace Steven and find you there. All right. If I am not on social media, there's no way the convener of this event will have found me. All right. So you need to be on social media. You need to be where you want to be seen. Because when people start to hear your name, the first thing they want to check is the social media. Yeah, I've been invited to tons of events, and before the day, people will come to my inbox and say, "Oh, Taiwo, I learned you were part of the speakers, and I just decided to check you up on social media. You're doing well." So people, when they hear that name, the first thing they want to go check is, what exactly does this person represent? What does it stand for? So you want to have online presence. Your online presence is the new CV now. All right, it's the new CV, because when people read about you online, they'll be able to know, okay, this guy is fit for my job. This guy is this and that and that and that before even physically seeing you. So number four is online positioning. Somebody say online positioning. Just type online positioning. Online positioning. Yeah, I want to see that in the comment section. Online positioning. Awesome. Thank you, Redmond. Yeah, if we call me online position, you have to be positioned online. Do you know the reason? Because, okay, now I mentioned in number 2 that you have to offer something. So now let's say, oh, thank you. Yeah, keep it coming. Yeah, keep it coming. So now you have learned a skill. Maybe you are a content creator, you are a video editor, you're a graphic designer, you're a brand strategist, you are whatsoever. You have to position yourself online. See, there's a difference between having an online presence and positioning yourself online. Because you see, there are several people, thousands of persons that are doing, Joshua, are you with me? What do you do? Joshua Idakwo. Please let me just type in the comment section. What do you do? Joshua Idakwo. Grace Steven, what do you do? If you can hear me, just type what you do. Just 2 persons. What do you do? Just type it in the comment section. Let's be quick with that. Let's be quick with that. What do you do? All right, he's a teacher. Okay, he's a fashion designer. All right. So let's say as Joshua is a fashion designer, no? Let's say he's now using the internet to sell. Of course, he can sell with internet. If he knows his learning. So he's a fashion designer. Let's say he's some persons actually place order. So they would send you the money to buy while you sew it for them and you deliver back. Okay, so I hope it's not breaking anymore. So I want you to understand that whatever service you are into, there are so many people who are rendering that same service, all right? Whatever it is. So online positioning helps people to know that, okay, even though there are thousands of other persons doing the same thing, this guy is the best bet for the job. So please let me know if I am not breaking anymore, if my voice is not breaking. Very soon would stop experiencing things like this when we, if God helps us out. All right, so thank you. So I was saying that whatsoever it is you are doing, okay, there are thousands of other persons that are doing it. So online positioning helps people, all right, to know that, okay, you are what? You are the best bet. That is why people, even you as an entrepreneur, they will know that, okay, this guy is a teacher, a fashion designer. Other people are teachers and fashion designers. But this is the best bet. Even if you are applying for jobs, even if you are applying for jobs, the people get different entries while applying for jobs. So why should they consider you? Why should they prefer you over others? What is that unique selling point of yours that would make them prefer you over others while you're applying? And it may interest you to know that even while you're applying for jobs, HRs, they tend to check your social media presence. Yeah, I was in one event called LinkedIn Local Oyo. It was held in July last year, and we had human resource managers, HRs, on the table, panelist table, and they told us that the first thing they go check when they see your CV is your online presence, because it really says a lot about you. All right, so you want to position yourself online. Then number 5, you want to be damn good at what you're doing. Yeah, even to build thought leadership, people following you, you have to be damn good at what you're doing. I don't know if anybody knows John Obidi. If you know John Obidi, please just say, I know John Obidi. If you know John Obidi, just say, I know John Obidi. So John Obidi is the founder of Start Africa on Facebook. And if I'm not wrong, he has over 130,000 people on his Facebook page. He's a thought leader. He has won several awards. I don't know if you know. Good. Do you know if you know? Yeah, night school every night. He organizes night events. Yeah. So Emeka Nobis too on Facebook. Chioma Ifeanyi Eze. Those are the people I follow on Facebook. They are damn good at what they do. Emeka Nobis is into shameless marketing. All right. Chioma Ifeanyi is into bookkeeping and accounting. How did I know? Because I followed those people through, and from what I read from their content, they are damn good. That is why you should not joke with your content game. You shouldn't joke with your content game. Your content game is what helps you project whatsoever you are for people to know you better. Do you get? So you want to be damn good. And how can you be damn good? Take quality courses online. Go on Coursera. Go on Udemy. Take courses. Upgrade your skills. Buy courses from coaches that are very good in your niche or industry. Even if you are into physical business. All right. So you can watch YouTube video to become very good at what you're doing, building thought leadership, and how to attract job opportunities. Then number six, you sell shamelessly. Can somebody type sell shamelessly? Somebody should type sell shamelessly. When we say sell, so many people think it's only about money. Like, you see, money is the least currency of relationship. Money is the least currency of relationship. Yeah, sell shamelessly. When I say relationship, why? Because as you are on social media, as you're creating content, you are building relationship with your audience. All right. So you sell shamelessly with your content at always coming with content every day. Go check me out on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. On LinkedIn, I dish out valuable content in terms of social media marketing, personal development, branding, business, LinkedIn monetization, just name it, that are in alignment with my niche. So I sell shamelessly. Remember, I said selling shamelessly does not necessarily mean you are asking people to pay you every day. No, but you are positioning as somebody who is worth their money. So they see your content every day, they see your picture, you teach them, you teach out valuable things. So when you are not ready to sell to them, they would buy without questioning. So be damn good and sell shamelessly. You may want to package your knowledge and your experience into courses, because I was able to, I granted an interview yesterday, all right, and the person was asking me that, okay, Taiwo, with everything you're doing, how exactly are you making this money? Like, how increasing your income? I but that I convert my knowledge about what I'm doing, content creation and LinkedIn marketing. I convert it into digital product that I sell. I have courses, I have digital products on content creation, on LinkedIn marketing, LinkedIn optimization, monetization, and all that. So then number three, I grant people mentorship opportunity. People pay for my coaching one-on-one session. So these are, you can also leverage these three ways to make money. There are other ways, but those are three major ways that I make my money, all right? So you package your knowledge, your skill, whatsoever it is that you know, into digital products, or you render it as service, or you grant mentorship opportunity and coaching advantages to people. So we're already in number 6, and let me know if you are still following through. Just comment, I am following through. I can see with one occasionally, I can see Grace, Steven, I can see Josh, I can see with one. Yeah, I can see Mona Lisa. Yeah, I can see Rabia. All right, so if you are still following through, just say I am following through. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, Luchulu. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, awesome. Wow. It's lit. Thank you. I'm following through. Thank you. Yeah. So I've already given you like 6 points on how exactly you can use the internet, which I also call social media. Use the internet for entrepreneurship, finding job opportunities, and building thought leadership. I've mentioned that you have to have a drive, because if you don't know your why, you can't know your how. If you don't know why you're doing something, you can't know the ways through which you want to get it done. All right. So I mentioned you having something to offer, because I said if you don't have anything to offer, you surely have everything to suffer. So you have an online presence, number 3. Number 4, you have online positioning. Number 5, you are damn good at what you're doing. So because that will make people prefer you over others. Number 6, you sell shamelessly. Remember, I said I'm going to give you 7 points, right? So let's go to the last point, and that is keep the energy up. This is very personal to me, all right, and very important. When you say keep the energy up, you see there are so many people who started on a very good note, but they are nowhere to be found anymore. Just like there are actually some musicians that you heard about them 2015, 2016, 2017, they released their hit track and they are nowhere to be found. And so many thought leaders that you heard their names, sometimes they go and they are just nowhere. They just lost that vibe. They lost that zeal. Like, do you get? And I would like to you, this journey or online journey is not full of bed of roses. There are some times where you just don't want to create content, you don't want to show up, you don't want to reply to messages, you just want to day your day, you just want to lie down in your bed and watch videos all through that day. But you have to have, that's why I say you have to have your drive. You have to keep the energy up. And how do you keep the energy up? When you have good circle of friends. You know, when I don't create content for a couple of days, I have friends who check up on me and say, "Tell what for now? We've not been seeing your content. What's happening? Hope all is well." All right. So you have to have a circle of friends who would help you, guide you. You keep the energy up. You ensure that you strive for that first position you want to strive for. You chase your dream. You think about your parents. think about the life you've always something, because I want to believe that I'm speaking to young people. Important. School is not. If school were to be a scam, I should have actually dropped out. Actually, why? Because I am already in the path where I want to train even after school. But I have to finish up what I started. School is not a scam, but I'll tell you something, that school is never ever enough. Your professional certificate is never ever enough. We are in the knowledge economy where it's not by the degree, your certifications, it's by what you have upstairs, what you can offer. Somebody was asking me a few questions before I jumped on this webinar, that okay, because he was trying to get my course on LinkedIn optimization. So he was telling me that, okay, Taiwo, I don't have a CV, I don't have certifications, can I still land huge clients on LinkedIn? And I had to tell him that, guys, you can. So far you have a portfolio that shows the work you've done in the past, you are good to go. People are looking for what you can offer them. They're not looking for the number of years, 25 years experience, 30 years experience. Those ones are not relevant anymore. There are actually some persons that they started just 2 years ago and they are more better than those who started 20 years ago. So you want to be that person, you see? And let me give you my last advice, because I believe you have a question, which I will take for just 5 minutes because I'm looking at the time. All right, my advice is that, you see, never rely on anyone to make a headway for you. Rather, head your way, make your way so you can head your way. I'll come again. Never rely on anyone to make a headway for you. Rather, make your way so you can head your way. Let me take you back to the story I gave you the other time, where I told you that I relied on those people. I relied on my secondary school teachers, people who they felt, okay, this girl is good, will sponsor you. But they disappointed me at the time I needed them most. So because I relied on them, I felt disappointed. Yeah, so I had to just start all over again. And that's why I tell people that you should never ever rely on any so you can head your way. Yeah, so that takes me to our question. Yeah, Mona Lisa, thank you for the recap. Have a drive, know your why, have something to offer, content. Yeah. If you don't have content, you won't be content. Yeah. If you don't have content, if you don't have substance, you won't be content with life. Yes. I want you to put that down in the comment section. If you don't have content, if you don't have substance, if you don't have problem-solving skills, you won't be content with life. You won't be content with your finances. You won't be content with whatsoever it is about you. So if you don't have content, you won't be content. So so you just in the next 5 minutes, please, I want you to drop your questions so I answer them, and we can all maybe we'll move to the next session, or we call it a night. So over to the moderator. So I'll use 5 minutes to take questions and answer.
So thank you very much, Taiwo, for the great section and for the great presentation. Question, this is time to ask your question. Kindly raise your hands up. Who is going first? We are waiting. Question time, guys. Ask your question. This is time to ask your question. Oh, great. We are waiting for, we have one person already. 2 or 3 other person. Number one. Okay, great. Rudy One, can you just unmute your mic and ask your question? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Taiwo, for this session. It was wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you, the shapers. My question is, you made mention of online presence and how we need to like be, put ourselves online and make ourselves visible. But my question is that there are some people that feel like they are not like fit enough to be online. Take for example, probably someone who just graduated from secondary school and is about to like probably a 100 level student, for example, and you know take for example a social media like LinkedIn, where you need to put content like your achievements and all of those things, what you have done and all these things like that, where people can see it. But these people claim that okay, maybe they are just coming in at secondary school, they haven't really done much. Maybe the highest is probably being the head prefect of their school. So they just feel like okay, instead of just coming out, just saying okay, this is not having anything to put online, they should just like still maintain themselves and keep developing, while later on as time goes on and they start doing some other things and achieving a lot, then they can start putting themselves out there. So is there something wrong about that, or how can someone go about such a situation? Thank you.
All right. So if I got your question right, you are asking me that what should you do in a situation where you have zero knowledge about whatsoever it is you want to do? You have zero knowledge or zero experience. Did I get your question right? Read one.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So, okay, basically, I want you to understand something, that every master was once a disaster. Like we all started from somewhere, from crawling, from being in the womb to being born, then crawling crawling and falling, then being able to now walk on our own. You see, in the case of zero experience, there's this thing I believe, there's nothing like zero experience. As a secondary school student, so obviously there are so many experiences you've had while you were in subjects. See, the major thing about this online stuff is that when you are starting out, we want to begin to know you. You see, there's this thing we call process. You can't skip the process. People want to like, okay, let me tell you something. Let me use Elon Musk is now. Okay, let me use Mark Zuckerberg now. We want to be able to trace his antecedents. Like it didn't just happen one day and it became the founder of Facebook. He had several failures, which are still in records. So people want to after 5 years you've become successful. They want to be able to track from day one. You get so feel free to express, to tell us whatever it is you know, even if it is just you motivating us, telling us stories about what happened in school. There's my bottom line is that there's nothing like zero experience. You walk on the streets all day, you walk in the streets, you can pick content from it. You even within your family, you can pick content, even within your peer group, you can pick things to write about. So you don't necessarily mean you need to have a degree or need to be an expert before you start putting yourself out. And you're sure that while you are walking through that process, you are consciously taking steps of growth. You are taking courses, you are learning from people. There are some people who learn from me, and I have people who I'm learning from. I buy courses too. I have about like 2 courses that I bought that I plan going through them this weekend. So you keep learning, and the more you learn, people will be able to see that progression, and you'll be able to know that you are real, because realness is what wins the online game. When you are real and you can show people that you are a human being who started from somewhere and up to the point. An example is Mr. Steven Akintayo. Please go learn more about this guy. he started his business in 2014 or 2013, like 10 years ago, with little capital, and just see how his life has transformed. And he's living in one of the most expensive places in Dubai. So I don't want to say much about that, but there's not like little experience. Just grow and continue growing. Thank you. So, any next question.
Thank you very much. Mr. Steven is one of my mentor and role models. So I
Awesome.
want to celebrate you for mentioning Stephen Akintayo. He's now
Really?
Stephen Akintayo, GTEX home. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yes, Dr. Stephen Akintayo, GTEX.
Very
Yeah.
nice
He owns 6 real estate, 6 real estate areas in Nigeria.
Yes,
I follow him closely.
Yeah.
I follow successful people.
Yeah, I'm part of his mentee is Stephen Akintayo University. So thank you. Very nice one. Very nice. So
Okay.
Damola, please.
Welcome.
Thank you, Damola.
So read Stephen Akintayo's story. I think it's very broke person and all of that. He made up his mind that he will not win. Because I saw his throwback pictures and showed that this man really came from like the backstage of life to become a king. And what really makes his story peculiar to me is that in all his journey and all, the internet was a great help to him. And just see that he had the drive, he had the determination. So to some extent, he had the clarity, but he also leveraged internet life. So basically telling us that anyone can replicate what he did.
Damola, I want to add this as well. Sorry for that. One of the basic challenge of entrepreneurship is that people don't talk about the failures and how. I want to ask Taiwo, how best can entrepreneurs manage their failure in order to actually launch to their next phase of life? Because a lot of many people they've started businesses and they are failing. Some people are even doing amazing stuff, but they don't know how to scale it. So for me, even Dr. Stephen Akintayo was sharing a story about how he failed in several businesses. In fact, he said he lost over 200 million naira in real estate investment because he made not an intelligent decision when he was investing in a property then. So most entrepreneurs have their home side, backside. So I want you to talk about failures and how entrepreneurs can be able to manage their failures and move from their phase of failure to the phase of becoming a successful individual in what they do.
Okay, so thank you for that question. I follow Grant Cardone closely. I follow Gary V. I follow Dan Locke. I follow Fortune Andy in Nigeria. They always say one thing that is very peculiar about these people. They'll say, fail quickly. Are you with me? Fail quickly. That means failure is part of a journey of success. All right. But if we say because we don't want to fail and we don't start, there's no how you won't experience failure. Why? Failure comes due to lack of experience in something, lack of knowledge in something, or due to the circumstances around it. So, how entrepreneurs can actually handle failure, there's one thing I so much believe that would give answers to that is mentorship. Because when you have been failing on something, unless you're an affiliate marketer and people have not been buying the product you are selling, there are top affiliate marketers out there. There's Kenny Wokwe, there's Caleb. I'm not promoting those people, but I'm trying to tell you that there are people who already have walked that particular path you are walking. You just need to commit yourself, save up money, and pay them so they can reduce your own stress. So what took them 6 years to know, it can teach you in less than 6 weeks, and you scale through that struggling circumstances, and you scale up. So entrepreneurs must learn to understand that they don't know everything, and they should subject themselves to coaching and mentorship. People who can train them. All right, mentorship and coaching. Yeah, let me put it that way. Mentorship and coaching, regardless of the price.
Answer, brilliant. Thank you.
Okay, so I think I have another question. Moderator, are you there?
In the chat section. Okay, great.
Okay, so today's education from you is one of its kind. Thank you. Thank you, Josh, too. As an experienced personality you are on LinkedIn, what is the best guide you would like to share about connecting effectively and taking such connections from just mere digital form to physical, to directly imparting the various environment in study works? Okay, this is my question. All right, so I want to assume that I want to believe that what you are asking, that how can you start a relationship with a connection? How can you bring a relationship with a LinkedIn connection from online to physical? Am I right, Josh? Let me know if I'm right. Like, how can you convert online relationship to physical relationship? I want to know, Josh, are you there? I want to know if, okay, I'm right, good. Okay, so basically, what you just said, I had to break it down to just how to convert online relationships. So basically, let me tell you something. Yes, I'm close to, I think I'm like 100 and something. I'm close to 20K followers on LinkedIn, and I'll tell you for free that those people that I've met physically, they are not up to 2% of my audience. They are not up to 2%. And how do we meet? When we connect, when we connect on LinkedIn, they probably get connected to me when they see my content, or just like when they attend my webinar, because I'm a webinar type. I teach. I get invited by different personalities to come teach at their events, online or physical. So when they hear me speak like this, just like many of you would do, they go straight to check me out on social media. So when they check and they realize that, oh, this girl is a person of value, they connect with me. Sometimes they come into my chat box to compliment me. And sometimes I'm giving one hack. Sometimes when I accept a request connection, I go into their inbox and welcome them, and I try to find out why they followed me. Because by virtue of knowing why they follow me, I'll be able to stick to that thing. That many people say they follow me because of my authenticity, because of my realness. Some people say they follow me because of my how I am so genuine and I don't fake anything. Some people say because of your voice, some people say because of your face, I don't know. Some people say because of your personality, some people say because of your content, some people say because of your manner of expression. So I want to know why you connect with me. So from there, we move the relation, we talk, and I get to know their business, get to know my, and sometimes, most often, I move them to my WhatsApp. Oh, I would like to have more of this conversation with you on WhatsApp. Then we exchange each person's contact. Are you get me? So from there, they start to what I'm teaching you is a masterclass story, actually. So from there, because I move almost every of my LinkedIn connection that we've had like a lot of conversation in the chat box, I move them to my WhatsApp because that's where I am mostly active. So when I move them to my WhatsApp, they say my number, I say their number, and boom, they start viewing my WhatsApp status. So what they are seeing on my WhatsApp status, it's always fire, like free value. So we now, maybe if there is any event in their environment, they invite me. If there's any event in my environment, I invite them. I will meet first time one-on-one. So I was talking to a prospect 2 days ago, and the person told me that he's close to where I stay. And we are planning to meet with each other. I mean, I like to meet with my followers, or if I can, if it's possible, I don't mind. So so you're asking that how do I move digital relationship to physical relationship? We meet at physical events, because there was those particular connections that I did that for, and he referred me to a client, and I was able to close that client 100K. like just 100K on the spot just because we met physically. So yes, if you guys meet physically, you'll be able to know, get to know each other. They'll be able to refer you to clients and all that. So I believe I answered your question. Josh, you're saying wow. Why are you saying wow? Josh.
Just liked your presentation.
So why you say wow? Can you
He likes your presentation.
What do you say?
Your presentation is excellent. That's why he's saying wow. So it's very excellent. Yeah.
I think it's
Thank you.
Any other question? He said he's mentioned. He said your dues, ma'am. I said it at the mention of the money. Any other question, guys? Okay, so in the absence of no questions, in fact, I think this is a session that I think we even like overstayed our time. We are meant to close by 9:30, didn't it? But so far we've never been closed at 9:30 because the session ends before 9:30. But this is almost going to 9:40. It really speaks to how impactful this session was. And at the mention of one night that attentive, super attentive. Any other questions? Is anyone speaking? Because I can't get. Okay, so since there is no question, we shared Taiwo's about the group, so you guys can follow our message that. So in the absence of no questions, please unmute your mic, and like we always do, let's appreciate our speaker, the drum rolls, scream, call our name, say thank you, snap your fingers. Just let us feel that we are very excited and grateful. All of you should put your mic, everybody put your mic, unmute your mic rather. Unmute your mic and actually let some noise come from you. Let's hear that. Let's hear that energy. Say thank you. Guys.
Thank you.
For that, and thank you so much, time for coming. Hope you had a wonderful session with us.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. So, guys, thank you so much. The summit continues tomorrow, and now I have an announcement to make. We were meant to have two sessions today, but the speaker wasn't available, unfortunately, because she had deadlines and also she's an international student. But she has promised that she'll be available on Saturday. So please, if you really want to be in fully funded scholarships, fellowships, and all of it, and just get opportunities to progress in your academics, please make it on Saturday by 8 a.m. because that's when our speaker will be. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for attending this session. We may still more sessions to go. And yes, okay, yes, I'll share our profile. As long as you're on WhatsApp, I'll share a profile so you can connect with our speaker directly. So thank you everyone for joining. I expect you tomorrow. Yes, everyone also expects you tomorrow. So thank you everyone.